Hey everyone, my name is chaoticwolph and welcome back to Hiveswap Friendsim Simulator Volume 5. We befriended a very awesome assassin type character in the last one. Now we're gonna try to befriend a mysterious person who I don't know what their occupation is. Walking. You sure are doing a lot of it recently. Back on Earth you never got near this amount of exercise. You're gonna be so in shape when this is over. Provided you still have all your limbs attached and your bones uncrushed. You could probably come up with safer ways to travel, a taxi or some sort of bus system, but you don't have any money and you can't read signs. Also, you are routinely covered in blood and bruises. So, walking it is. Tired as you are, your feet still carry you toward friendship. Friendship? Oh, hey, now that you befriended them, they revealed their name here. That's cool. Okay, this person is called Zebruh. Are they trying to make me say zebra? Because that's what it looks like. Zebruh Codakk. Or Codakk? Don't know these troll names. Your stroll takes you into a nice part of town that seems to have larger, more McMansion-style hives. Based on your past experience on Alternia, you're not quite certain that upper-class enclaves equal safety for you, but you might as well explore. You never know where you'll find your next friend. The power of positive thinking must be on your side, because someone emerges out of the shadows of these sprawling suburbs. Oh, hello there. They're just like a butler. Look, they put a heart before and after their words. I don't believe we've met. I'm sure I would have remembered someone with such unique looks. That could either be a compliment or an underhanded, comment. You don't know where you are, do you? By this point in your time on Alternia, you don't know if it's wise to admit that you're lost and naive to the ways of the world, but you don't know what you could say to try and convince this guy that you've got any kind of street smarts. You nod your head reluctantly, but he actually looks more interested in you after the confirmation that you're new to the neighborhood. Have you perhaps found someone who likes you for your vulnerability and naivety? That would sure be fantastic luck. It's a good thing that I found you. Okay, the shape change. Not everyone is as respective of Lowbloods as I am. Do you think I'm a Lowblood, dude? Oh, but I shouldn't make assumptions just because— okay, they changed it again, now it's a spade. You're not much to look at. My bad. Okay, I think they're gonna be recycling through all the four shapes as they talk. I don't mean to be forward, but you're just so interesting. Mind if I ask what color your blood is? Hey, we just met, dude. I don't know if you can be trusted with that information yet. You hesitate. While you're still terrifyingly ignorant of the intricacies of alternative society, you're starting to feel terrifyingly informed about the role that blood color plays in this world. And you've managed to gather by now that plain old human red isn't considered one of the better colors to have. What do you do? Oh, I gotta decide? I don't know if this person appreciates truth or not. For now, I think I'm gonna lie and say I have a high blood color. Oh, really? It's not that I don't want to be friends with other high bloods, but I'm a busy troll, you understand. So I only befriend folks that I might, want to fill a quadrant with someday, while someone is very purposeful with their companionship seeking. Besides, high bloods just don't need as much help in our unjust society. Stay awakened. What? Stay awakened, guys. He pumps his fist in the air and you immediately copy him, but the gesture doesn't seem to be enough to change his mind about you not being oppressed enough for his taste. So, I just don't think it's going to work out between us. Awkward. Out of his league. Game over. Are you for real, dude? I am of the highest league. So, since this person has on that kind of shirt, I'm gonna assume they're a high blood of some sort. So I guess we have to tell the truth because they don't like associating with other high bloods, apparently. Red, huh? Wow, that's so unique. I've always liked the color red. I don't think I've ever filled a quadrant with a red blood before. I mean, I don't think I've ever made friends with a red blood before. You don't know what a quadrant is, or what it means to fill one? I feel like you should know by now considering how many friends we have made. We don't even have enough quadrants to make that many friends. Given your experience on this planet so far, you're nervous that it could mean something violent. But you don't want to further expose your ignorance, so you just say that you're as excited for this friendship as he is. Heh, you come out strong. Nice. You need a place to stay for the day, right? I can help you out with that. I've got plenty of spare rooms for guests in my hive. Because I believe it's important to help out the underserved members of the community when you can, okay? Someone's a bit weird and elitist probably. My hive is this way, shall we? You follow him down the street. You guess it must qualify as a nice night, because you see lots of other trolls walking around here too. Most of them are dressed as nice as Zebruh, and you see a few shabbier looking trolls that must be Lowbloods walking with Highbloods. Today is actually a flush affirmation day, so you'll see a lot of trolls taking their mate sprites out to celebrate. Lucky for you, my flush quadrant is currently empty, so I'm all yours tonight. That sounds a little weird. He doesn't need to be all yours, you assure him. You're an easygoing individual who's happy to share their friends with plenty of other friends, because I have a lot of friends. Sure. Sharing can be a good time, if you're into that. I could be, speaking personally, like maybe with 2 Lowbloods, but not in an objectifying way. Everyone involved has gotta respect each other, you know? I can't tell if they're speaking like seriously or being condescending. Wow, what? You have no idea how your innocent comment about friendship got taken to this particular place. You decide that maybe the best thing to say here is nothing, because who knows how he might misinterpret you next. Huh, looks like there are a lot of high blood, low blood couples out tonight for the holiday. Pretty unusual to see in this neighborhood, to be honest. It's sad, but most of these low bloods are probably with their mate sprites because it's socially advantageous. Pretty shitty of the high bloods to take advantage of that, but not everyone is as socially conscious as I am. I think it's super terrible when high bloods don't treat their low blood mate sprites like the queens that they are. Okay, no offense, but this guy is weirding me out. You look around at all the other couples, the class divide is pretty noticeable, and some of the high blood trolls have scornful looks on their faces when talking to their low blood dates. One troll dressed in cerulean is making her shabbily dressed mate sprite kneel down so he can give her a ride on his shoulder. What the frickin' hell? Kneel down so he can give her a ride on his shoulders. What? It could maybe be a cute coupley thing, you guess? Except she's sure laughing a lot and has the heel of her boot pressing into the back of his neck. You don't want to speculate about what people might be into, but it does seem kind of humiliating. Zebruh sees where you're looking and shudders theatrically. In the process of waving his arms around in disgust, he slips an arm around your shoulders, or over your shoulders. I'm so sorry, you shouldn't have to see something like that. You're trying to think of a tactful and friendly way to move away from his arm around your shoulders when you arrive at what must be his hive. It's the biggest and most McMansion-y hive on the block, and when he stops in front of it, he lets go of you to gesture proudly at his sprawling home. Welcome to my humble abode. I just feel grateful, you know, to be able to share my wealth with those less fortunate. Yeah, I don't think this person is as kind as they think they are. Oh my god, their Lucis is literally a zebra. Well, your name must be Zebra then. When you walk inside the front door, you're greeted by a very distinguished looking white zebra. It has normal zebra markings all over its body, except for around its neck, where the dark grey zags have formed a shape that looks like a bow tie, almost like it's wearing a suit. You don't know how its zebra face is managing to radiate pure disdain when it looks at you, but that is unquestionably the energy you're getting. Don't mind my Lucis, he's kind of socially old-fashioned. That must mean they hate Lowbloods, but he lets me keep Lowbloods around the hive to help out and stuff, so he's not all bad. Let me give you the grand tour. As Zebruh takes you through the spacious hive, you can see other trolls in several of the rooms. Most of them aren't wearing clothes as nice as Zebruh's. You're guessing these are the Lowbloods he just mentioned. They seem to all be doing chores, sweeping, cooking, exchanging green slime in troll-sized bathtubs for each other. Possibly fresher green slime? Each of them glances up at you and Zebruh when you pass by, then looks deferentially away. The zebra Lucis is following you, and every time you exit a room, it pauses in the doorway to whiny out what could be orders, or possibly he's just berating them. You arrive at an empty ballroom-looking space upstairs where several Lowblood trolls are hard at work cleaning up the remains of what must have been quite a party. Zebruh seems to notice you noticing how all the trolls in here are scrubbing the floor, and how they are all avoiding your eyes. Yeah, I don't trust this guy, or the situation we're in. See? I told you I'd taken plenty of guests. I believe it's important to promote diversity, you know, so that's why you don't see other indigo bloods here. Looks like all the guests are busy today. Well, an important part of communal living involves contributing your labor when it's necessary. Right, guys? A few Lowbloods mutter an affirmation, while others just put their sponges and mops down to prostrate their whole bodies on the floor. Zebruh looks a little uncomfortable with the bowing, but not that uncomfortable. He doesn't introduce you to any of them. They don't all realize yet that my hive is a sanctuary from the harsh injustices of the outside world. Anyway, enough about my low blood guests. Let's take care of you, shall we? Perhaps his Lucis has had enough of tolerating your presence because it takes the opportunity to stop following you and go huff at more of Zebruh's gas. Now, for better or worse, you are alone and Zebruh has turned all of his attention on you. His smile seems very friendly. You want to see it as friendly. The night is still young. I'm happy to do whatever you want to do. If you feel like going out into town to celebrate Flush Affirmation Day, I have lots of other friends I could introduce you to. Help you meet the right kind of culture, you know? Or if you're tired, I can show you to your guest room now and we can have a nice night in. Go out or stay in? I actually don't know. I feel like things could go bad and we go out, so you know what, let's go out. You're not crazy about the idea of being alone with this guy for the rest of the night? Plus, if he's as popular as he says he is, that means more potential friends for you to meet. You tell him that you're interested in going out. Cool. That sounds like a great time. I'll just go get ready. Aren't you already ready? You already went out before you met me. Actually, I think I'm more in the mood for a nice quiet night in. Maybe television streaming service and lower the temperature, if that's cool with you. Yeah, I don't know. This guy is giving me weird vibes, okay? Boy, if that has the same connotations as it does on Earth, it's not cool with you. You stumble through expressing some misgivings, but he talks over you. Great, sounds like we both feel like staying in tonight. Yeah, I wanted to go out, dude. I'm not gonna lie, I'm psyched to stay in and have you all to myself. Guys, I don't feel safe. Someone get me out of here. I just want you to feel comfortable whatever we choose to do. You're not sure why he asked you what you wanted to do, since your preferences don't seem to matter much. My Lucis and my guests have probably prepared a delicious meal for you by now, but let's finish the tour first. I assume you want to see my room. No, I don't. I want to get out of here. You tell him, sure. Bedrooms are a great way for people to express their personalities, and as his friend, you're interested in getting to know him better. I don't know I want to be friends with him anymore. He doesn't seem to have heard part of that sentence, but it's okay. Hopefully he got the gist. We get to his enormous room. It's decorated with posters of musicians on the wall and what seems to be social justice slogans. Okay, I think this person is just a social justice wannabe. Like they're not really into it. One poster has a symbol with clawed hands in several different colors coming together to hold a trident with the word unity underneath it. Another poster features a rainbow of colors ranging from rust to olive green that proclaims him to be a Lowblood ally. Yeah, I'm getting major red flags here. Two other Lowblood servants are in here, one of them standing on a stepladder to dust some high shelves, while the other crawls around on the floor, scrubbing and picking up wrappers that Zebruh seems to have just littered there. Oh my god. Pretty sweet place, right? You look confused by the posters. Your music taste probably isn't refined enough to have heard of my favorite bands. I don't listen to subversive musicians that speak truth to power. Oh my god. This guy, I swear to god. Luckily, you have me to teach you how to confront your privilege and support marginalized artists. Also, did you notice my rad pile? It's a perfect setup for feelings jams with your morail. He winks at you. You don't know what a morail is, or what he means by feelings jam, which sounds like in theory it could be a nice thing, but maybe not, given the sleazy way he says it. You tell him that it looks like a very nice pile of things. You spot a couple pillows, what looks like a puppet with a disturbingly long nose, some random bow ties, a few horseshoes. You look intrigued. Wanna lie down on it for a second? We don't have to do anything, but sometimes it can be nice to just, you know, pacify each other a little bit. Okay, I want to get out of here like right now. I'm so uncomfortable. He sprawls on the pile in what he probably thinks is an enticing way, like he wants you to draw him like one of your French girls. You turn away to try and hide the disturbed expression on your face, because turning down his advances probably isn't the best way to secure his friendship. Are you sure you still want his friendship at this point? I think this may be one of the shows that we really do not want to be friends with. As your eyes cast about the rest of the room, you notice that the Lowblood servant scrubbing the floor is having a coughing fit. You can tell that she's trying to cough unobtrusively, but it seems like she's hacking her lungs up, with each big cough racking her whole body and making her shoulders shake. Concerned, you crouch down by her side. She jumps when she notices you're concerned, and mumbles that she's fine and that you don't need to worry. But she doesn't look fine. Now that you're getting a closer look, you can tell that she seems to be underfed. Okay, I almost read that word really weirdly. Underfed and exhausted, with sickly shadows on her face and scraped up knees and elbows. She looks bad, and you know bad, considering how much of your time you've recently spent stumbling around with various excruciating injuries. You mention to Zebruh that his guest is not looking so good. He frowns, getting up from his pile of stuff to come investigate, blinking down at you in confusion and not sparing a glance for the Lowblood. What? What are you even talking about? The servant tries to go back to her scrubbing, but she struggles with coughing and scrubbing simultaneously. It's hard for you to watch. Surely she would feel better if you took a break and ate or drank something. You asked Zebruh about that hot meal he said was being cooked for you. Maybe you could give some of it to this poor sick troll. Jeez, you're making me look bad. Haha. There's no way a guest in my house could be going hungry. I respect Lowbloods and do everything in my power to take care of them. What? You think you're a better ally than I am? Considering your status, or lack thereof, on this planet, you're not sure you count as an ally so much as a member of the oppressed underclass? But you let that slide. You hasten to explain that you didn't mean to criticize him, and you're sure he's doing a fine job at being an ally to Lowbloods. My god, my character is such a sellout, I would never say that. Yeah, well, it's not easy. Pfft, whatever. Maybe we should go eat now? I don't feel like having a feelings jam anymore. He turns and leaves the room without showing any sign that he'll do something for the sick Lowblood. You mouth an apology to her behind his back, and she just gives you a tired wave and goes back to scrubbing. Zebruh leads you downstairs to the dining room, where his Lucis is supervising a team of Lowbloods settling the table with what looks like a 4-course meal. The look on the Lucis Zebruh face is now even more disdainful than before, and his bow tie seems angrier. Looks like dinner is almost ready. Cool, cool. Of course you're probably not going to offer to pay for any of it, are you? Figures. Trolls in general are always expecting me to provide for them without ever offering any concupiscence in return. For once, you're kind of glad that you're unfamiliar with his alien vocabulary and innuendo. You have absolutely no money, which he definitely knows. You can pay him back for the dinner in friendship. Yeah, well, I'm not sure if I want to be friends with someone who has a problem with the way I do activism. I have it on my good authority from every other Highblood. I know that my intersection praxis is valid. You stumble over your words in your haste to assure him that you in no way meant to say he's not valid. You've never met a troll so valid. No one believes in his validity more than you. Whatever, let's just eat. You both sit down at the table while the Lowbloods set the table, light the candles, and serve the appetizer course. You just can't help but notice that most of them look just as malnourished and sickly as the troll upstairs, but it might be best not to bring that up again. You eat in silence for a while, and Zebruh looks like he's stewing over something. Then he sets his fork down and looks over the table at you with a frown. You know what? I just realized. You totally denied my Lowblood her own agency when you questioned me about not feeding her. Yeah, what you said was totally problematic. You don't respect Lowbloods at all, do you? Not like I do. Oh my god, can I please punch this guy in the face? They are so annoying. You try to apologize, saying that it was not your intention to disrespect anyone, but that you're sorry you apparently did. He doesn't let you get the words out. People don't realize how tough it is to be a high-blood troll who believes in social justice. Seriously, I face my own kind of oppression for speaking out and being an activist for low-blood rights. For one thing, I never get the conciliation or concupiscence I deserve. My quadrants are always going unfilled because no one else agrees with my radical views. Oh my god. This is one of those people who thinks they're doing good, but they're just being a really condescending, obnoxious person. I thought you'd be different, but you don't get it either. You try to tell him that he's got you all wrong. You agree with his radical views and believe in low-blood rights, which is why you were concerned for his guests in the first place. But he acts like you didn't say any of what you just said. You're just another one of the oppressors, complicit in the unequal power structures of our fucked up society. Your lack of awareness of your own privilege really makes me sick. My blood is literally red, dude. What privilege? Oh my god. You must think you're so oppressed with your red blood and multiple injuries. Yeah. But what you're doing now, rejecting me and criticizing me, it's really exactly the same as what subjugulators do to the low bloods they call. You probably deserve whatever shitty position you have in society. Unlike me, I deserve to have this nice house and low-blood servants and full quadrants for being such a good activist, okay? He's standing up by now, advancing on you with his zebra, stamping its hooves threateningly at his side. You scramble back trying to make your way to the front door. It's tricky, because you have to step around all the low-bloods who seem to feel strongly that they should get away from Zebruh when he's angry. You don't make it to the front door fast enough on your own. Oh my god, I got murdered. I got Zebruh murdered. With a terrifying equine scream, Zebruh's Lucis rears up on its hind legs and strikes you with its hooves, battering you through the front door and breaking some of your recently healed ribs again. Take your privilege and offensive views and get out. Anyone who doesn't respect Lowbloods is not welcome as a guest in my hive. That was the most long-about way to I don't even know what. It would behoove you to stay away. Oh my Jesus Christ, this person is so annoying. Do I really have to befriend them? My god, guess I have to. So this friendship ending better be having him doing like a 180 of his terrible personality, because I am not going to be selling out just to befriend this guy. Okay, character, you better not disappoint me. Show me to my room, please, so I don't have to see your face. You think that going out with Zebruh on a flush affirmation day might potentially give him the wrong idea? And besides, you're pretty tired, so you don't feel like going out. You tell me you're ready to retire to your guest room now. Sure. Oh bruh, by the way, have you heard of Chixie Roximmer? You probably haven't. You don't seem like you're a very serious music fan. Huh. But you've got a great opportunity tonight to learn from me. One of our Lowblood musician friends is playing a show for the holiday, and I can get us in because I'm super connected in the scene. We should go just in case she's there. You could have sworn you told me you wanted to stay in tonight, but okay, this guy is a total asshole. So when I said I wanted to go out, he's like, let's stay in. And then I'm like, I want to stay in. He's like, let's go out. Oh my god, you suck, man. You can gather the remains of your energy and go out to this concert with him. That's what a good friend would do. A good friend will listen to what I said, okay? He takes you across town to the concert, only trying to hold your hand or put his arm around you a couple of times on the way, so it could be worse. Maybe hand-holding is totally platonic on Alternia? You hope so. The concert itself is one troll with a guitar and a harmonica who, according to Zebruh, is a Lowblood whose songs are spreading truly radical messages, almost as radical as Chixie's. You enjoy the tunes as much as you can, but you don't understand what the lyrics are trying to say. You ask Zebruh what the lyrics mean, since the message is apparently important to him, but he gets annoyed with your question. What? The lyrics are about, well, they're about a lot of things. Social justice and oppression and stuff. Yeah, you know about that good old oppression? It's hard to explain to someone who doesn't already get it. Like, if you're not on my level already, I don't know what I can really say, you know? But enough about the music. I want to talk about you. What sort of things are you into? I'm into people who are real and not faking being a social justice person. You haven't had many opportunities on Alternia to talk about your interests. How exciting. You say that you like playing games, but he's already interrupting you. Oh my god. Cool, sounds great. Really interesting stuff. But what's your quadrant situation like? This person is so desperate. I think they want to make friends more than I want to make friends. It's harder to pretend that you know what he's talking about now that he's asked you about quadrants directly. You admit that you have no idea what he means by quadrant situation? They're all filled, dude. I have no room for another. Whoa, you're even more clueless than I thought. Don't worry, I still find you attractive. He goes into a brief, but not really brief enough, explanation of the 4 types of romance on Alternia. Dude, I don't need this. I already got it from reading Homestuck. Matespership, the flush quadrant, which to you sounds the most analogous to human romantic partnerships. Moral allegiance, the pale quadrant, which sounds like an exceptionally codependent friendship by human standards. Auspitism, the ashen quadrant, which you don't understand at all. And kismetitude, the black quadrant, which just sounds like repeatedly hooking up with someone you hate. Pretty much. You're fuzzy in the details of all 4 of these, but you understand enough to get that he's asking if you're single. You tell him that you, really just want to be friends. I have no more room in my heart for any of this, okay, guy? I don't even want to be friends at this point. Of course, I super respect your choices. If you ever change your mind, I'm right here. And being in a quadrant with an influential yet sensitive and socially aware indigo blood like myself could make it a lot easier for you to survive and thrive on Alternia. Wasn't he criticizing that kind of high blood, low blood, socially advantageous relationship just a few hours ago? It wouldn't be very friendly of you to point out his hypocrisy, so you don't mention it. After another song, another troll at the club sidles up to Zebruh and whispers something in his ear, then skulks off again. Zebruh looks alarmed, glancing around him and edging towards the club exit. I just got a tip that there's about to be a culling at this concert. We should get out of here. You definitely agree with him about wanting to get out of here? You look around at the rest of the audience still enjoying the show. You and Zebruh are the only ones getting ready to leave. Is he going to warn any of the other trolls here of the danger? No, because he's an asshole. Oh no, definitely not. If I were to warn any of these lowbloods that a culling is coming, that could mean risking my life too, you know? And my life is clearly better than all these lowbloods. Not that I've ever tried, but everyone knows that. The highbloods here will probably be fine though. We've got each other's backs. It's important to look after your comrades in the struggle. Sure enough, you can see that the other trolls here who, much like Zebruh, stand out because they're wearing nice clothes, are casually but urgently leaving the concert venue. The Lowbloods are still clapping and singing along with the singer on stage. No one has given them a tip-off. Come on, we've got to scram. The two of you abscond, getting away from the music club as fast as your legs can carry you. By the time Zebruh decides it's safe to slow down, you are tired and out of breath. Looking around, it seems like you've arrived back in the high-blood part of town. You wonder if drones have descended on all those trolls at the club by now, and you just can't hear it because of this neighborhood is too far away, closed off and sheltered from the violence. Whew, that was a close one. Going to Lowblood cultural events like that can be dangerous, but it's one of the risks that you have to take if you want to be an activist. I can't tell you how many times I've risked a calling to fight for Lowblood rights. Civil disobedience is the only way to fight the authoritarian state. He turns to you and takes one of your hands in both of his, looking deep into your eyes. I just think it's so cool how you supported me back there when we risked our lives for the cause. I just really feel like I'm being pulled along. I have no say in this. That's probably the best way you can contribute as an activist and ally, you know? By supporting me. And speaking of activism, we were talking about quadrants earlier. Let's get back to that. I thought we were going to talk about that though. I thought you can respect my decision. This guy just does not want to take no for an answer. Once again, you reiterate that friendship is what you're looking for here. He nods enthusiastically and squeezes your hand tighter. Fuck yeah, I love friendship. I've always believed that a strong friendship is the best foundation for any successful romantic relationship. And many trolls start by being friends first, and enter into a quadrant later. Even if you try to be friends, but then fight too much, that can still prepare you for a Calignius quadrant. Either way, the thought of being your friend makes my blood pusher beat a little faster. I am so uncomfortable with you just in general, like, everything you're saying, I'm like, I want to freaking leave. Sure, you say, if what we're doing is extolling the benefits of friendship, then boy do you have some things added to this list. For instance, friendship can give you a sense of platonic companionship with your fellow man, and friends can also come in handy when you need someone to help you move, or take you to the airport, or other non-romantic activities, you know, like building a table, building furniture for your friend. You think friendship is a great thing to pursue for its own merits. Friendship is so great that once you have it, why would you want anything more? Hell yeah, totally. You're so right that friendship is a great first step. Did you enjoy the concert tonight? Did it persuade you to be an ally for Lowblood rights? You'd think that, going by your blood color and how often you have almost gotten killed by those more powerful on this planet, you're more like a member of the oppressed underclass than you are an ally. But you decide not to split hairs and just tell them that, yes, you'll be an ally to yourself. That's fantastic, I'm so happy to hear that. If you're an ally to Lowbloods, then I'll allow you to be my mate spirit. Friend, you correct him, you can be his friend. Right, sure, yep, I meant to say friend. He lets go of your hand finally, which at least counts for a partial victory, and winks. Are you for real? Look at my character. My character is literally so uncomfortable with the situation, as am I. This may be like the one troll I literally do not want to befriend. This is the freaking worst. I don't want to be his friend, okay? Even all those other blue blood trolls that we've befriended previously, I take them over you any time of the day, okay? This person is a hypocrite. I'm sorry, but they are the worst, okay? Someone who is so unself-aware and is like, I am the best person. I am doing so much for the Lowbloods as a high blood myself, you know, any idea how hard it is to be an ally to the Lowblood? Oh my god, I hate this guy so much. I can't freaking take it. Oh my god. But you know what, in any case, we didn't even have to do anything because they wanted to be our friends. Well, not our friend, but they wanted to be in a quadrant with us so bad. But you know, we were like, dude, friendship only, this is a friendship only place, okay? Friends only. I don't even know, but in any case, we befriended this guy. I really didn't want to, but we did, guys, okay? So that is it for Volume 5 of Hiveswap Friendship Simulator. It's really unfortunate we had to end on befriending this guy, but we did, so hopefully the next time we befriend 2 more neutrals, there'll be a more respectable member of a society, regardless of what blood color they are. But for now, I will leave this video here. So thank you guys so much for watching this. Let me know what you think about our low blood ally, Zebruh. And I will see you guys in the next video.